Hello everyone! How you guys are doing? I hope you are doing amazing. I'm just checking to see, Siam, if we are streaming on IG, and it looks
no,
like
we're not.
we are not. So it seems that there's something going on with IG. So what we're gonna do is we are going to wait a little bit. We're gonna just do our own live separate here on IG. So I'm just waiting for Christian. Meanwhile, if you are watching live, please leave us a comment. And okay, let's see, go live with Christian. I'm just gonna turn the volume down. Hopefully there's no echo. Just make sure, Christian, that you're as well, it's down, the volume.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so for those that are watching us live on Instagram, the software that we are using, sending to everyone, it's actually not working on IG. So then we have one right here in front of us and one right beside us, which that will be you, Instagram, and
We're trying to figure it out.
And Facebook. So welcome, guys, again. Remember, you can leave us a comment to see where you're joining us from. And as always, Isiam, for those that don't know who we are, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. My name is Isiam, and I am an energy healer. I like to help people to reconnect with their divine self, the divine light. And I use therapies like Reiki, biomagnetism, magnified healing, and lots more.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Isiam. And well, for those that don't know me, my name is Rafael Lopez. We are brothers, as you can perhaps see. And I am a quantum energy healer, okay? And I also specialize I'm an instructor on this, okay? And I specialize with helping people to realize what's the underlying reason of their chronic unexplained pain. So it's kind of a pain that you have, and then you go to the doctor, and then they do a lot of tests, and then they realize, like, there's nothing wrong with you according to all the tests, but you still experience the pain, right? So then that's where I come in, and I decide what kind of techniques that I have gathered through the years, right? And then we can both discover what's the underlying reason, what's the root of the problem, okay? So it's kind of a bit weird because I hear a little bit of echo here, Isiam.
Yeah.
But it's all good. So I hope that you guys can go with the flow. Okay.
So today we're gonna dive into the seventh chakra. Rafa, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Yes, let's dive into the seventh chakra. Okay, this chakra in Sanskrit, it is called the Sahasrara. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And it means 1,000 times. Okay, now this chakra resides at the crown of the head, and it is sometimes called the crown chakra.
This seventh chakra is known as the Thousand Petals Lotus, which opens when we remember our true nature and experience enlightenment.
Yes, that's what we are hoping, right? Enlightenment, Isiam. So, guys, Isiam is gonna put us up here in the actual live that we're going on YouTube and Facebook. We're gonna put here a
I can't, Rafa.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Okay, I want to put a symbol right here. There we go. You guys won't be able to see it, unfortunately, but I'll describe it, okay? It is a symbol, as Isiam said. It is a lotus flower. So imagine a nice, beautiful lotus flower, right? And it's gonna be like around 1,000 petals. Oh, Isiam is actually doing it. That's awesome, Isiam. Thank you. So it is 1,000 petals lotus, which opens when we remember our true nature and experience the enlightenment, as Isiam was saying, right, Isiam? In the center, there's a circle or a sphere that is often depicted, okay, symbolizing the spiritual connection and elevated consciousness. So this chakra represents Isiam, the spirituality and connection with the divine.
Exactly. The purpose of this chakra is to facilitate the spiritual connection, the higher consciousness, and enlightenment. It is the center of the spirituality, as you said, Rafa, the center of the enlightenment, the dynamic thinking and energy. And it also allows the inner flow of wisdom and brings the gift of cosmic consciousness.
That's correct, Isiam. So now this is also the center of connection with the creator, okay? I say creator is whoever you believe in, okay? So it could be like whoever, it can be even yourself, okay? Where there's life, Isiam, animates the physical body, okay? The silver cord, okay, that we're gonna be talking about tomorrow in our meditation, which I remind you, we're going to be doing an amazing meditation tomorrow, right, Isiam, where we're going to guide you in each one of the chakras, and we're going to be able to release a lot of stuff, okay?
Exactly.
So the silver cord that will be connecting to the bodies of the aura extends from the crown chakra, from this part, okay? And then they say that the soul, Isiam, enters from the body through the crown at birth. So when we are born, they say that that's where the spirit comes in, right? And or the soul, let's say. And then once we die, it also goes out from that area as well.
So this chakra possesses a challenge and a gift, as it allows assimilating and being at the mercy of the divine consciousness and infinite energies, but it also allows us to know what we may not see and live, the transcendent aspect of the spirit.
Yes, Isiam. Now, this point, guys, as the crown, okay, is associated with structures found in the cortex, okay? So, namely like the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, or even the hypothalamus, no? So the last two ones work together to regulate and direct the endocrine system, okay? Or to make in a simple words, all the hormones, Isiam.
With this chakra concentrated in the cortex, it is closely related to our entire nervous system and even the brain. So this is where knowledge about consciousness on a higher scale, wisdom, and the sacred come into play. It gives you the connection with that has no limits, releasing everything that is holding us back. You may find that communion with that consciousness or thought that exists on a higher scale with ecstasies and happiness.
Yeah, and like it makes me really happy talking about this specific chakra because it is directly related to daring to take the leap, right, Isiam? To step out of your comfort zone. That's basically what we're doing here, right? We are stepping out of our comfort zone. That's why we decided to do this challenge. So to be able to reach you guys, to help you in different ways. And you see, Isiam, that is the surpassing those imposed limits, right? That we all create on our own for personal reasons, space, or perhaps time. The quality of consciousness reached is universal and transcendent. And then you're gonna start feeling, if you do this, you start feel states of total pleasure and unity when reaching the higher levels or spiritual ecstasy, right? That's when I was saying, Isiam, in Spanish that, I love meditations to do with the breathing, right? Breathing work, breath work. And there's one in specifically where you just liberate all the oxygen from your lungs. And then there's this peaceness, right? And then it almost feels like you don't want to keep breathing because you start feeling that connection with the one, right? So that's pretty much what I'm talking about here.
It is flexible in the sense of granting a body, the ability to see with clarity, and much wisdom in the middle. So it is described as the gateway to the cosmic or divine self, the universal and infinite consciousness.
Yeah, you see, the crown chakra is where the supreme perfection of a man resides, okay? In some writings, handed down by tradition, is depicted, okay, hovering above the head of a man. So perhaps you might see in certain sculptures or images that there's like a halo kind of thing, right, around a man. Or virgins as well, right? There's a lot of beings up there that, like Isiam, you can see right now, like the little. You can actually see it, Isiam, on you, right? Oh, actually, you know what, Isiam, I forgot
To take out the.
take out the exactly. Just concentrated here. Yeah, okay, there. Apologize for that, guys. That's what's happening, right? Trying to do
Yeah.
two things at once. So
So if the crown chakra is in balance, we feel spiritual disconnected. And as if we are living without any direction or even a purpose in life.
yeah, you see, is where there are many physical diseases, okay, and ailments that seem continuously emerge without a trigger or cause. That's basically what I was saying, right? That I help the people that they can find what's the underlying reason, right? And that might be causing because of that imbalance in that chakra in specific. So if that crown chakra gets imbalanced, it might affect the other energy centers below. Okay, so pretty much if that one is not balanced, it might start unbalancing the other ones, right?
And a blocked crown chakra can lead to depression and disorders of the nervous system, and maybe you are going to be feeling lost and incomplete.
Cheers.
Rafa, can you tell us some symptoms or about the dysfunctional seventh chakra?
For sure, Sam. You see the symptoms here in a physical level, okay, it will be like Alzheimer, depression, dizziness, right? Like very dizzy, epilepsy, multiple sclerosis, paralysis, Parkinson's disease, schizophrenia as well, immune and nervous system disorders, certain kinds of cancer as well, right? Like we were mentioning yesterday, tumors or cancer in the brain, in the bone structures, right? Bone disorders as well. What else you can share with us, Isiam?
Also could be a learning disorders or maybe difficulty to learn something. Multiple personality disorder, also psychosis, headache, dizziness, migraines, insomnia. There's a lot more.
Yeah, there's so many, right? That the thing that we are trying to like give you everything that we know, so at least you can kind of know a bit better about when this gets balanced or imbalanced and so on, right? So now, talking about insufficient energy, right? People might feel very melancholic, very indecisive, like can't decide what to like wear or what to buy and things like that, right? Very selfish, very reserved, uncreative. They feel lonely, depressed. They feel bored all the time. Catatonic, very stubborn, right? They might be they confuse so much, right? That they're thinking it's very confused, joyless as well, right, Isiam?
Exactly. So when this chakra is open, it emits a violet color directly related to the energy levels and a cosmic scale to fluidity. So when this chakra is balanced with a balanced energy, people are very adaptable. Um, they are versatile, logical, adventurous, wise, explorers. They have this eager to learn. They are unafraid of that. They are open to the divine, clairvoyant, transcendent of the laws of nature.
That's correct. And guys, we remind you to please leave a comment so we can see who you are, which platform you are visiting us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, even if you are watching this later on. Leave your comments, leave a question, and for sure, once we see them, we'll be able to reply to you with the answer. Or in the next live, we'll give you the answer. Right, Isiam?
Exactly.
So, you see, Isiam, now the excessive energy, right? Because we've been covering like when it's lacking of energy, when there's so much energy, when there's balance. So if there's excessive energy, remember, we need to find the sweet spot here, right? So the excessive energy, someone might feel frustrated, dominant, very psychotic, very nervous, manic depression or manic depressive. Migraines, I think we mentioned that already.
Yeah.
Like poor sleep, right? That you can't sleep. Very irrational rush, unrealized power as well, right?
In the emotional part, you maybe could feel like you have this major depression, lack of self-understanding, lack of self-direction also. So the seventh chakra is the most stable of all. It is also called the white light and is said to be the level of the soul, right? So some specialists claim that this chakra is the basic reference for returning to the physical body after an astral travel.
That's pretty cool, right, Isiam? So, Isiam, we have here Roman saying, hello, guys. Hello, Roman. I hope you are doing great. Thanks for being here, watching us from YouTube. So, Isiam, it's kind of fascinating what you're just saying, right? According to the specialists that you are saying that claim that the chakra is the reference of returning to the physical body.
Yeah.
Kind of now starting to make sense if that's if that's true what I was saying, right? Where they say that this is the area where the soul comes in or it goes out, right? Once we passed away. So then it's kind of making now that the puzzles are coming together. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, this chakra is usually fully activated when the person undergoes deep in spiritual work. Okay, so like when you are very spiritual, you're doing a lot of meditations, doing your inner work. So it's the vibration or full activation is the one that is responsible for the aura at the top of the head that people of great humanity presents, right? So very much that kind of glow that you see, that's what once we become when we are vibrating in that frequency, right? You see, I'm very much. So that will mean that you are getting there to enlightenment.
Yeah, this chakra, it is also known as the center of a cosmic consciousness, the I am. It's when this chakra is in balance, the person feels a sense of liberation and enlightenment.
Yes, and that's what we want, right? Like we want to be in that part. So we also feel a sense of universal love, right? That unconditional love is, that's what I was talking about earlier. Noticing how everything in the universe is one. understanding the concept of unity, right? That we are with one, with everything. Not just saying it, but actually like feel it, right? And what I was saying is that in Conversations of God, Neil Walsh has a course where he shares that you can do little steps, right? So you can be walking on the street, and then if you see someone asking for money, then you can start saying by I am him or I am that, right? It's more like I am that, right? Not going into the him or her or whatever. So it's more I am that into the actual perception, let's say, right? Or if you see a plant, you say I am that, right? So wherever you go, if you're walking, if you see a rock, I am that, right? And that you will make you understand a little bit more about that unity, right? Now, in the other hand, Isiam, okay, if it is imbalance, we feel alone, helpless, eliminating the concept of the unity that I'm talking about, right? And understanding that of separation. So it's totally the opposite.
So to understand a little bit more, when this 7th chakra is in balance, we may notice that the spiritual world does not interest of all. Okay, it's like, oh, I don't care. The spiritual world, and maybe you believe that there is only one valid religion and the others are false. Only we are always in that position on the true and no one else. You know that? Maybe you always feel constantly to express what you feel. You can always express yourself. Or could be that we do not abide by any kind of morality or respect for others.
That's right, Isiam. And that's the part that you're mentioning, or that we are mentioning, right? If you think that you're better than someone else, that means that you're not putting like that we are all one. You're separating from that perspective, right? So it's a bit easier said than done, really. So then that's when we start to to become that. We need to become very conscious of what we're thinking, how we behave, right? So be careful what you think, what you say, as we've been saying all along. So now, Isiam, to keep the 7th chakra in balance, what can we do? Well, as we've been saying before, meditation is one of the most important guidelines here, okay? These are one of the best ways that you can balance the 7th chakra and any other chakra, really. So our minds, our thoughts are one, or not one. Yeah, you can become in one, but it's more about Isiam trying to not make the thoughts come to you. Well, that's what everyone says, right? Like, while you're meditating, don't think of anything. Yeah, good luck. Try, right? But it's kind of just observing the thoughts going by and don't hook into them, kind of thing, right? So then you can start seeing other perspectives, right?
You can also use gems or minerals, stones, rocks, like in violet colors or light, or even white tones like alexandrite, diamond, quartz crystal, amethyst, selenite, or even labradorite.
I like labradorite.
And remember, this chakra is also associated with the idea of fasting. Or you can also eat fruits or vegetables in purple color, violet colors like plums. What else, Rafa?
It could be a what was that?
Grapes, berenjena. How is it called?
It is. I'm trying to get the word in English. It's I forgot.
Well, purple colors.
Yeah, we were mentioning yesterday, right? So yeah, and now the frequencies, and just watch it. Yeah, it's gonna come to me probably. Like, hey, out of nowhere, I'm just gonna interrupt you. Um, so now we've been mentioning all the frequencies, right? The frequencies that go with this chakra is the 963 hertz. I just want to say, Vane Aguilar just joined. Hola, Vane. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for watching us. And Isiam, the type of music, Vane, if you are seeing that we're going here and there, is because the software is not streaming on Instagram. So we have literally YouTube, Facebook here, and then Instagram right here. Yeah. So I was saying, Isiam, in music, it can be like ethereal music, spiritual music, you know, all that kind of stuff, the celestial sounds, or the singing bowls, right? So all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And for aromatherapy, you can use lotus, myrrh, sandalwood, or you can also visualize with a clear quartz. Like, we'll give you a gently take it in your hands, and then you can feel how it feels each of your chakras. You can visualize it with a violet or even light, white light, whichever you feel more comfortable, doesn't matter. So then, when it reaches the seventh chakra, you start with the first chakra, then the second, the third, and when you finish and you reach the seventh chakra, you will notice how your mind is emptied of thoughts until we feel one with the universe, one with the energy, with God, or whatever you want to call it.
I will give that a try, Alicia. I never thought of that. We'll see. And remember, everyone is different. Just try, see if that works for you, right? If it works for you, let us know in the comments, because everyone is different, and that might not be the one for you, right? So, as an example, like I said before, going for me into the breath work, right, and exhaling, and being just without any air in my lungs, that's when I feel that I am part of that oneness. There's nothing coming in. So that's the only part, Isiam, where I have experienced that. Also with another meditation that one of our teachers also taught us as well. That's a very powerful one too. I think you know which one it is, Isiam. So now, also, Isiam, what they can do, or what we can do, becoming aware of our actions and thoughts every day. Remember, that's what I was saying earlier. Will help us to progress. Okay, as we feel part of each person and each being on this planet. Okay, that doesn't mean only the human beings, right? You might be like, what? What are you saying? Yeah, there's animals, there's plants, right? So then that's the when the seventh chakra will start to increase in vibrations.
Remember that discovering and balancing our chakras can be a very powerful key to living a more harmonious and fulfilling life. So in alternative, there are some therapy sessions that we have that we help and guide people into this journey of the self-discovery and this energy balance.
Yes, you see, there are various kinds of methods out there. You see, and very different kinds of work, right? So whatever resonates with you, that's the best one, right? Exactly. So it can be like Reiki, as an example. Lucian does Reiki. I don't, right? I do bioenergy in a different way as she learned her bioenergy. For me, it's more like drawing out that energy out of the actual chakra, so new energy can come in the body, and then the body is the one that does the healing, right? Or putting more energy in that area. There's also the quantum healing, it's super effective, right? It just depends. There are a lot of modalities out there. It just depends which one resonates more with you.
Exactly.
Okay. So if you are interested in any of these therapies, we are more than welcome to help you. You can reach us out here on our Facebooks, Isiam Holistics or Rough Energetics, or even on YouTube as well, Rough Energetics, Isiam Holistics. Okay. If you want to know more about what we do and so on, just leave us a comment, and then we can reach to you in a private message. Okay. Anything else, Isiam, that you would like to say?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for being here with us today. And I would like to invite you tomorrow to our meditation. It's going to be very beautiful. You can balance all your chakras. You can connect again with your divine, with your divine true self. So stay tuned tomorrow. Invite people, invite your friends, invite your families. Share, 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 share.
That's correct. Basically, what we're going to be doing tomorrow, guys, is not just a meditation. We're going to be guiding you, but at the same time, we're going to help you move the blockages, move that energy that is been stuck there for a while. So while we are doing the meditation, we're also going to be contributing to this, okay? So don't forget to be there tomorrow and invite as many people as you can. If you know someone that is struggling with a specific pain or anything, like send them to our live, and hopefully that can help them out, right, Isiam?
Exactly.
Okie dokie. So take care. Thank you once again, Isiam, for being here with us. Thank you guys so much. I know we've been looking here and there, but hopefully the software can become better. For some reason, it's not liking IG. But
Thank you so much.
until then, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Have a good day. Good night.
Just prepping here, and bye.